Aloha and welcome to Using Google Docs with GradPoint. In this video, we'll talk about how to get your assignments from GradPoint into Google Docs so that you can complete them, and then the proper way to turn it into your class. Okay, so first we're going to talk about finding Google Docs. And you're going to hear a lot about Google Docs. That's what we use for our word processing here at Beacon Academy. The first thing you need to do is to make sure that you are logged into your Beacon email account. When you're logged into your Beacon email account, it gives you access to all of the little Google apps and things of that nature, and that's what we want you to be using in class. So we have Docs for our word processing, we have Sheets if you need to do a spreadsheet, and then we have Slides if you want to make a presentation. And all of these come with your Beacon email account, and you can only submit them this way. That gives us the ability to see them. If you're not logged into your Beacon email account, you won't have the ability to see the docs that we're sending to you to complete. So first and foremost, all the time, make sure that you're logged into your email account. Once you're in your email account, what you'll notice is up here at the very top of your browser, you'll see these 9 little boxes over here, and you can kind of see them here. When you click on that one, it'll open up a menu, and right here is where you're going to find Docs. You'll click on that and it'll take you to the Docs home. That'll give you the option to create a new document, or if you're working on one that's been saved to your drive, you can find it that way as well. Now, you do have a Google Drive that you can use for this, and like I mentioned, you have Sheets if you need to do a spreadsheet, and Slides if you want to do some presentation, and you should already know that the calendar is here and you can use that one as well. Most of the materials you're going to have in class is going to be in these Google Docs. And in order to access and see these Google Docs, you need to be logged into your Beacon email. So if you're getting an error of you don't have rights to see this, or you need to ask permission, make sure that you're logged into your Beacon email, and that will give you the permission to work on these. You also need to submit it from a Beacon email account into our classes. If you create the doc using another Gmail account, it doesn't give us the ability to see it to grade it, and therefore you won't get a grade on those. Now, once you open up the file, you're going to need to get a copy for you to work on. Some of the classes now have it that when you open up the document, it'll force you to make a copy. Other ones, you're going to have to select it. So if you have to select it, click on the file here, and then you're going to choose Make a Copy. And that'll open up another dialog box that'll say Copy Document. What I want you to do from there is, see this copy of here? You're going to highlight that when you're on your computer, and then I want you to replace that with your name. So you'll type your name in there instead, and that way we'll understand whose paper it is. Okay, now that you have a copy of the document that you're working on, go ahead and complete the assignment as directed, as you're told to do. Now this is a key. Make sure that you're following the directions, and then make sure you're answering the question in all its parts. So if you have a question such as, what is the average speed of a quark through space, then it's asking you, why is it important to know this? Make sure that in your answers, you're answering the questions completely. Okay, remember your basic grammar, write in complete sentences, make it nice, show that you're in high school. Okay, so now you're done with your assignment, and now it's time to turn it in. The first thing you have to do is you have to go to the sharing dialog here. So you're finished, you're going to look in the upper right hand corner of your document. So your paper is going to be here, and you're going to see this little blue share box over here. You're going to click on that. That's going to give you a dialog box that's going to look something like this. And then what you want to do is click on this Get Shareable link. At that point, click Done. You don't have to copy the link. You don't have to do anything with the link. You just want to make sure that you click on Share, click on Get Shareable link, and then click on the box. And that's it. That's all we have to do for the sharing part of it for the class. Okay, so now let's look at how we're going to turn things in. So you're going to go back into GradPoint and look at the assignment. Some of the assignments in the bottom right hand corner, you're going to see this Show Dropbox. So once you click on that, it'll show you, or it'll give you the ability to turn in your assignments. When you're in there, you're going to want to choose a Google document. Right? That's why we're using Google. It makes it all integrated. It's really nice. And since you created it in Google Docs, you can turn it in Google Docs. So this is what you'll do. You'll click this Choose Google Document. Now, after telling GradPoint, you're going to find a Google document. It's going to open up another box. And in that box, you're going to see a whole bunch of choices here of all your different things that you have access to. What you're going to want to do, and more than likely it'll be in this position here, but you're going to want to check and make sure that it is the proper thing. So in this one here, we're turning in this test worksheet. So I'm going to click on that, and it'll show that it's highlighted or selected, and then I'm going to click on this select button right down here. Once I've done that, it's going to go close up this box, and then you're going to see on the drop box this attachment, and you should see the same thing, test worksheet. If it's not the right one, click the trash can and start over, but if it is the right one, then you go down here and you're going to click submit. And that's all you have to do. You'll turn it in that way, and that gives your teacher the permission and the access to see this so that they can get it graded for you. And it also completes the assignment and shows GradPoint that you've turned something in. Okay, so that's it. That's all there is to it. Hopefully this video has given you a little bit of a help and a little bit of a tip on how to make sure that you're successful in turning in your stuff in GradPoint this year. Please be sure to use this way to submit all your assignments and all your classes unless your teacher has told you otherwise. And as always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me and any of your teachers. So long and good luck with your classes.